for our guys. You know, we ask them to fight all week and come in here and play together in a tough road environment. And that's what they did today. You know, every guy left it all on the field. Emotional game, physical game, all the things that we knew were going to happen happened. And we just came up short. You got to give Kansas City credit. You know, they got it done there in the second half down the stretch. But again, it's our guys left it all on the field, and we just came up short today. Yeah, big plays are always a big factor. You know, we got stopped on the 4th and 1 down there in the goal line, and then just struggled to get some rhythm. However many series we had after that, you know, it's just you got to give credit to them. It's 4th and 1, you know, just trying to get the points there. I just felt like 4th and 1, we needed to go for it there. They played a goal line front, really, you know, in a little further situation than we expected. It was a good play by them. They did a good job making the play. It becomes tough up front. We don't know what's going to happen until after the fact. We knew what the personnel was in the game, but the way they played it after the fact, you see that it was tough. That's just really how their defense is set up. You know, people have not really scored points on them. I think they're the second leading defense in the NFL in terms of points scored, and so they don't give up a lot of big plays. They do a good job rushing the passer. We try to be mindful of all that. You know, we moved it efficiently, obviously, in the first half. In the second half, we just weren't able to maintain that rhythm.
Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers. Shout out to my co-host, Mav and Foxx. Man, tell them what's up, y'all.
Yo.
Hope it was a happy new year for everybody. But we know how yesterday went.
Thanks, man. Episode 69, Hangover Trilogy, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy 2024. Happy holidays. Happy all that, man. Mm-hmm. Brand new year. Here we go.
Yeah, just like the Bengals season, 2023 came to an end.
Facts, yeah. Yeah, listen, man, it's bad taste in our mouth, man. It's kind of like lemon, like you've been into a lemon like this morning. That's what I felt like. It was just like when I woke up, bro, I was just like, one, it didn't even feel like it was the holidays at all. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Like
I'm with you. It
didn't feel like the holidays at all this year. Like this whole 2023, bro, like it went by so fast, it didn't even feel like it even happened, bro, almost. Like, shit did happen. Shit did happen. We're going to the offseason, but shit did happen. But overall, man, it's just like coming to this new year, man, I just hope we get a better outlook going to 2024, bro, after coming off of yesterday. We got one more game left, man. We got the Browns at the end. But first things first, man, how are y'all, bro? I talked to y'all in a little bit. How are y'all doing, man?
Everybody, you know, beside what's going on with our team, you know, everything seems to be taken in effect. Like I said, you take things one day at a time. That's all you can do.
Thanks. That's why, man, I was talking about the ketchup on the steak.
Do you do that?
Who? What?
Yeah,
Who does that? That's why I said it. That's nasty.
I've seen some folks do some shit like that, bro. I've seen some folks.
Never seen that. Man,
seen some folks at the job do some shit like that, yeah. Hey, I'm telling everybody, man, you see somebody do that, call the police, bro. Call the police ASAP. But yeah, that's basically like how was your shit, man?
Threat to society.
It was the holidays, that's all I'll say.
Facts. I can tell you still recouping. Thanks, yeah. On this nice early Monday morning, man. Good thing that everybody's still off. Good thing everybody's still off, man. We'll get straight into it, man. Bengals lose 25-17. Man, you can tell how the energy's going today, man, on this episode. Displeased in the motherfucker, bro. That's just like the Bengals is basically like they were in this whole game. It really took all the way till 4 zeros is on the clock. Literally, like it was in this game the whole game. They had a okay start. Well, the first drive was okay. Should have ended with a touchdown, but ended with a field goal. They went up 3-0. Chiefs marched down the field with ease. Pacheco got the score 7-3. Bengals come marching down the field. They go up. Then I believe it's like 10-7, I believe. No, 10-3. Who else? Hold on. 10-3, 10-7.
10-7.
10-7. Okay, then it's 10-7. Then here we go. The field goal sweepstakes. Kick Kansas City comes down the field, hits one field goal, turns around. No matter of fact, we scored back to back. We scored back to back. We had the strip sack fumble caused by Trey Henderson. Got the ball back. Then we went up 17-7 with the Jake Brown run. Then it turned into the field goal sweepstakes, starting at late in the second quarter with 3 minutes. Bengals was up 17-7, y'all, bro. Like, it should have been 21-7 when we was talking about the strike rewind. This game could have been easily won. The game plan defensively worked out. They kept Travis Kelce with, like 3 catches? Wasn't much, but one thing they fumbled on, of course, and we've been talking about this almost the whole season. The run defense has to get worked on, bro. They let Pacheco get 18 carries for 130 yards. He had a field day yesterday. But man, like it just seems like the defense did what they had to do. Like if we'd have took the field goals away and that was all touchdowns, bro, we might have been looking like what we saw at the Baltimore Miami score yesterday. It'd have been like 50 something to Bengals. Yeah, that was an ass whooping. It would have looked like that. But the fact that it didn't, the defense still kept them in the game. It's just the offense couldn't. It's like they lost their identity. Going into late in the second quarter, it's almost like each time they got the ball back, it's like they will move the chains a little bit and then they're bringing themselves back down with like dumb mistakes, missed blocking assignments, or just the wrong play call. But they could have won this game, man. It's sad to say that the season's over with, man. Like I said, we got one more game left. But how did you guys feel with this game, man? I'm sure y'all disappointed just like I am, but
man, like you said, the first half it looked like they was ready for war. Like they came out,
yeah, man,
milked the clock. I think that first drive was like 7 to 8 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
bro.
So it looked good. Keep him off the field. Everything was going good. We could have got the touchdown. We got the 3 instead, but everything was moving. It just, I don't know. That second half is like we made no adjustments to what they was bringing.
Zero.
So, I don't know, man. It's a lot of changes going to have to be made for the offseason, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely got exposed on the run game. Who's out? Reader's out.
Yeah, Reader.
You can tell. I mean, I ain't saying that he would have stopped his 130 yards, but he was running right up the middle. I mean,
yeah, it was.
Gashing us. So, I don't know. He looked like just his run style is like crazy. It's like an aggressive. He looked like like you press turbo on Madden. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, he got that sneaky speed. I mean, it's kind of similar to like who we got over there behind Mixon. We got Chase Brown. Like they got the kind of similar kind of style.
Right.
But yeah, man. How did you feel about this, man? Let me get you in here before we go start talking in depth in this game.
I mean, you just said it with the run defense, but unless they figure out a solution during this offseason, get used to it because Reader's on the free agent list, and I don't know if we'll be able to retain him or not. And typical Bengals game, it's a tale of two halves. We can't play a full game. First half, like you said, looked like they were ready for war, but second half, more so the true colors of what this full season of the Bengals has been. Towards the end, it's just a collapse. I mean, there's not really too much more to say with that. The offensive line literally fell apart,
man,
at the tail end of the game at your most crucial points. You're like you say, you're still in it. The defense, even though they got gashed a lot, they still held them out of the end zone and kept the camera crew from showing Taylor Swift that many more times. So, it was up to the offense at that point.
Right.
And the tail of the tape is with the history of the Bengals so far, ever since, even though Browning was in, but ever since Burrow's been here, is what's going on with this offensive line. And there wasn't one during the last 2 series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Man,
they definitely looked like they checked out, gassed or checked out. Like you tell the body language, just like I don't know, man. It was definitely mediocre play calling, like in that second half, man. And it's like there's
It was
ignorance
moonwalking. They just kept going backward.
pretty much, yo. It's like I just don't know what happened. It's like because I'm like, damn, we up 17-7. I wasn't expecting to be up 17-7.
not at all.
I wasn't even expecting it. Yeah, I thought this game would have been like like just neck and neck the whole game. But the fact that we got that, probably the biggest lead I've seen us get with Burrow being out with the Mahomes team like this, bro. I'm like, you can't ask for nothing more, but they shot themselves in the foot, like we're all saying. But I will say this though, this is probably the first time we see Mixon get 20 touches, bro. He got 20 touches.
All season, that's the most
It's
rushes.
the first time, bro.
Right.
He got 21, bro. Didn't get
plays
much.
that he should have got the ball and didn't.
Yeah, we definitely get into that. Definitely get into that because that's probably was like for me, that was probably like the tipping point when that happened.
Oh yeah, that was a game changer.
Yeah, that was probably the game changer for me. But going forward, so like basically we're just talking about the second half. So we can talk about what went wrong in the second half with the offense. In the second half, bro, it's just like they didn't run. I mean, they were given like a lot of different packages, but they weren't doing. It's like they weren't doing like a lot of the same shit that we're used to seeing. They're kind of like mixing it up, along with Jake Brown and like Mike taking himself and might scramble for yards himself. That he was doing a lot of yesterday, which helped the offense, like in the moving the chains. But it was just like it just wasn't creative enough. And then like Maverick was saying, they're basically moonwalking. It's like you get a big play and then they're going backwards. Then you get another play and then like you're going backwards. There's a lot of plays in the second half to where like they're playing from like far behind and had to find like the most third and long or second and long play.
I think there was also a lot of questionable calls too from the Zebra crew.
That too. The intentional grind when we're talking about that one because we lost it down right on that.
Yeah,
it was. I think we had a big play too.
Yeah, it was a big play,
like 20+ yards, I think, if I remember correctly, to put us back to a 2nd and 20.
Yeah,
was it like holding or something like that? Was there a holding call that they called on like Sam Hubbard? They called it on Hendrickson.
No, I'm talking about the intentional grounding.
Oh, okay.
For the offense, yeah.
Oh no, you're right. That was the holding thing. Yeah, the intentional grounding thing. He had a receiver. I can't remember who it was. It was right in the area.
Mixon. I think it was Mixon.
Could have been Mixon.
Like
I
said, it was just every time we did something positive, the officials made sure that yellow flag came out.
Mm-hmm. And they was keeping their ass in the game. I mean, but it's like you just gotta excel in the game plan, bro. Like even though we kind of know what the game plan was just to keep the Chiefs offense off the field. Which, like I said, it worked to an extent, but you got to capitalize on the plays, man. You got to get in the end zone, bro, because they weren't even getting over the 50 after that point. They really couldn't get over the 50-yard line. They were just stuck right. Either I think the first they got is probably like the 48. Damn, they're going to like the 30, and then the guy kept going backwards. But yeah, man. I mean, that's it. It was a terrible second half, bro. How did y'all feel about the second half?
I have to put most of it on. For me, I put it on the offensive line. I don't know how many sacks, especially those last 2 drives. I want to say he was sacked like 4 or 5 times.
Browning
2 drives or something like that. But it didn't look like you said, the play calling looked crazy. Like it wasn't anything. It was like, it looked sometimes like they was only rushing 3 people.
Yeah,
still getting to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know what changes have to be made.
They gave up 6 sacks.
Did Kappa get out and come back, or did he?
Yeah, he went out, he ended up going out. He got like punched in the eye or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. So
he did end up coming back out.
He did come back. So I mean, it's just I don't know. Hopefully, other thing kind of like you said, the big plays. It keep rearing its head, but I mean, we was able to stop them. We was able to get hold them to 3. But those plays is like 30 yards.
Yeah.
I'm like, and these guys ain't been catching the ball.
Right.
All of a sudden they catching 40-yard passes. I'm like, this is crazy.
And that's where I give our defense the benefit of the doubt, because like you start seeing the wear and tear, like as the game went on in the second half, you start seeing, like you're saying, more big plays is coming by the Chiefs, more electric plays and like momentum changing plays, like we called out with the Cam Taylor got burnt on the far right side for that big play. Then there's another play that happened on the left side of the field. That was a big play that happened. So it was just like, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. But he's got to figure this out, bro. Going forward, man. What you got for us, Maverick? We'll go forward, bro.
There's really not much to continue saying with. I mean, he pretty much stated everything that there was with what we witnessed yesterday.
Pretty much, yo. Yeah, they gave up 6 sacks. Man. Yeah, gave up 6.
Like that was just on 2 series.
It might have been.
Hell yeah.
I think it was.
So we kind of have been talking about this, man. Like, but I mean, if there's any other reasonings on what caused this team to lose yesterday, man, what would have been? I'll say identity issues, bro.
Think so.
Just identity issues, man. It's like Maverick said. You said it. Just like it's like once it got the second half, they've got cold feet.
Well, there was also personnel decisions on certain downs and that didn't seem to make sense either.
That
you
too.
Called it in a rewind. Why all of a sudden was Williams in on that 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches, whatever it was.
That was probably his only rush of the game.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you put Mixon in on the 4th down. That didn't make sense. So
I hated that. That was definitely the tipping point. I mean, we want to talk about that. We can talk about that right now and mix both of these in between. That shit pissed me off. Like, I didn't understand that. Like,
last few games you've been running with Brown and Mixon.
That's what I'm saying. It's like these last 5 games, bro, they've been running CB and Mixon. We basically, after I forget which game, we basically got it down to the point that, okay, from here on out, we want RB1 to be Mixon, RB2 to be Brown. And I forget which game it was where they both had they was feeding off each other like literally I'll just say peanut and jelly. Fuck it. I'm gonna say something wild. It's floating up each other. It was mixing well. It was mixing well. I'm trying to figure out a different term.
Mixing. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So it's like, but it's like with that, it's like, come on, bro. It's like, why do we keep putting him in the game? It's like, especially what's on the line? What's on the line? What's at stake? We just been saying it this whole episode already. Like we was in the game until literally all zeros was on the clock. Like we had literally chances on chances on chances on chances on chances to extend this game, tie this game, or send in overtime.
Right.
But putting him in that situation, like I said, that was the game changer right there, because they went for it on 4th, they didn't get it, and that's when literally Kansas City just didn't look back after that. Even though it's just field goals on field goals on field goals, but it was the fact that shit gave them the advantage going forward. Yeah, man. So it fucked up the whole game plan. So it's just like, but I didn't get it. I'm with you guys. It's like,
but on that 4th and 1,
yeah,
they didn't see that they was 0 blitzing and they was about to send everybody. Like I would have called timeout and switched something up. Like
announcers was saying that
they was standing at the line, like
they
about to run the ball. Like I don't even know how the dude came straight through, untouched. I'm like,
but again,
what's going on? Like
we just watched Browning run earlier in the game, and then it's like you're on the 4th and 1. Why aren't we just QB sneaking it? Why? It's like they keep doing it.
They did a QB earlier in the game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you scored a touch. You scored a touchdown with a QB sneak. You scored a touchdown with a QB sneak, and then it's like then you get to a 4th and 1 situation. You have the lead still. You go 3rd down. You bring this dude in that hasn't really played the running back role in like 3 fucking games, 3-4 games. Put him in. He hits the wall. Then you put Mixon and put him in the most fucked up situation. You turn around, you drop back 4 yards and expect this dude to get momentum. It's like, bro, you just better being in the shotgun formation with that. Better off.
Were they in the shotgun with that run?
They was up the center.
He was under center.
That's why I was like
Now Burrow was
Go ahead.
probably would have been shotgun.
Facts. But it's like you'd have think they would have just literally QB sneaked it and just dove over the top. And somebody like Maverick said, somebody like Hubbard or somebody just pushing him, pushing him forward. It's just they just like we talk about this shit way too much. It's like they should know this. Being like who they are, a professional team. It's like you should know this on game situation. It's like the best option is either if you're gonna hand off the mix and either be in a shotgun or just do it up the center and just do the QB sneak. It's just easy as that. But I did not like they put Trevion Williams in there and not even use Chase Brown. And then you turn around and use Chase Brown after that series, after they scored the little field goal, after we turned it over, they scored the field goal. Then you turn around and use Chase Brown the next series, and he got like a 17-yard pickup. It's like, come on, bro. It's like they using people at the wrong times in the wrong game situation, bro. I ain't like that at all. But on the flip side, but yeah, like I feel like that was part of the chaos of that. What caused them to lose was that play right there. Yeah. But other than that, it was just lack of execution by the offense. Overall, just lack of execution. Makes no sense. You got Jamar Chase. I get it. He's playing at 70%. I get it. We got Higgins. He got hurt. He playing at like 60, 50%, wherever it might be. I get it, but it's like when everything's on the line, like you have to use everybody, bro. Mm-hmm. You got to use what's going to get the chains to move, man. You have to. I was shocked we didn't get a chance to see Yoshi Voss a lot yesterday.
You're right.
Bad personnel decisions.
Yeah. I'm shocked we didn't see that a lot. I mean, we got Irwin in there, but it'd been nice to see
this next
Yoshi
game,
Voss.
I believe a lot of your top people. I highly doubt Chase is going to play, with his arm and that.
Oh yeah, we definitely get into that.
So on and so forth. Higgins going. Oh yeah, you said. All right, I'll just shut up.
Yeah, Higgins going down. I mean, we could get into this injury right now. I haven't gotten new updates on this injury.
Where was Tanner Hudson at? Did he play the game?
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he got a couple.
He had that big drop.
Yeah, that was another one of the momentum plays. That was that big drop he got.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 10. It was a first down, and it could have been more.
Facts. If he would have held on to it,
right.
You ain't lying about that, man. That could have been like a 40-yard pickup. You ask me. He kind of slow, but I'll give him 40-yard. I'll give him 40-yard pickup, maybe 30, being nice. But yeah, I don't really got much on T. Higgins' injury. I just know he went out. He went out like late. Was that late in the game? And I'd be like late 3rd quarter, maybe. He went out. It's like a hamstring, they said. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't see them playing the final game. I don't.
Well, no, Higgins is going into free agency market.
Yeah,
he's not going to play.
Yeah, man. With some positive takes, some positive negative takes from yesterday's game, man.
Positive, the game ended.
Thank you. That's one positive. Like, yeah, the game fucking ended. Game ended. Mixon finally got 20 touches.
That's good. Yeah. It ain't many.
It's really not many, bro. Like on the positive, bro. It's just like
didn't show Taylor Swift as many times as they could have.
That's a positive. That is a positive. They didn't show her really at all.
They weren't getting in the end zone. If Kelsey was having a big day, they would have been constantly showing that fucking camera in that press box.
That's a double. Kelsey didn't get no love.
You shut him down.
That's yeah, exactly.
That's a positive. That's a positive. That's a positive. But yeah, the negatives we already basically said the whole entire show. The lack of execution, the game plan, well, offensively, the let of explosive plays later in the second half on the defense.
Yeah, but again, that's understandable when the offense was hardly doing squat and the defense was on the field.
Kept getting on the field. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's also I give them bail because they kept getting on the field.
Right.
That's it. They get a slight bail.
Yeah.
Better call Saul.
Facts. Right. Let me see. They're really, like I say, I'm with y'all. Ain't really that much. It's more negatives than positives.
Yeah, good thing they got an advertisement thing with Blake Maslin because they're gonna need a lawyer because what we watched was criminal.
Robbery, man. Rob themselves for real.
Oh man.
Smoked your own supply.
Pretty
Here
much.
we go, man. Offense, defense, special teams, performance grade, man. Here we go, man. I'll start it off, bro. I'll go right down the center. Offense, bro. I said great first quarter. Solid. I mean, I'll say like a solid first quarter.
Mhm.
Let me see this. Let's double check. That was right. Solid first quarter, solid first half. Like I said, they was up 17-7. Yeah, 17. Oh, yep, 17-7. Well, 17-10. Right, like 17-13, sorry. 17-13 at half. Had a good lead, great start. Second half came real flat. Like I said, the first half, if I would have graded it, like I'll give them like a solid C. A solid C. Second half, they just lost completely identity. They didn't do anything. There wasn't really much. I think like the average. I think the whole time of possession flip flopped when it got to the second half. Even though like total Bengals had the majority of possession, 34 minutes and 17 seconds to 25 minutes and 43. The second half was all like Chiefs, and the offense going to do nothing. So I'll give them like a solid F, including those two crucial moments we were talking guys about the Tanner Hudson drop and the going forward on fourth down with Joe Mixon. Those are two brainers. So yeah, if I had to give it to him, bro, man, I was going to like just to close it out for the year, because I'm sure we're going to see a different type of offense next week. You might see a lot of secondary personnel people. I'm gonna give him an F straight out, bro. That was just piss poor performance. D for the defense. Defense, they did okay. Defense did solid. They basically kept them in the game the whole game. I give them that. They let up some big plays, a lot of big running plays, mainly let up a lot of big running plays. They gave up, like I said, Pacheco had. Would he have 18 carries, 130 yards? That's fucking a lot. Then you get turn around, let Mahomes have a little day. He went 21 for 29 for 245 yards, one TD. Yeah, you kept his man's Kelsey to like 2-3 catches, but you let some dude named Rice get 5 catches for 127. That was
Jerry.
yeah.
127.
Yes. So hindsight, it's like, man, I kind of basically said it before I even said it by mistake. I was gonna give him a D. I'm gonna give him a D. Yeah, I'll give him a D. Special teams, McPherson hit that one at the beginning of the game.
Another opportunity.
Yeah, Robbins, the punter, I don't really get too much into the whole punting and like, evaluation stuff. I've seen a lot of people say, man, we need Drew Crimson back. I'm like, I'm looking for the offense to progress. We're talking about the damn special teams, but if I had to give it to the special teams, yeah, if I give a grade for the special teams, man, I was giving just a C. I was giving a C. Everything looked okay. Not enough like just not enough like explosive like plays, man. Like even like on kick returns, we see like a whole lot. So it's just like I hope on the off season we pick up some spark when it comes to the special teams. But yeah, so I got F, D, and C. And if I did the play calling, I'm just giving it a D. D as in dog. But yeah, man. Next up, bro.
So for the offense, for me, I'm gonna give them a D.
D as in dog?
Yes, sir.
All right.
If you really look at it, I think I'm trying to figure out how many times they actually was able to drive. Because we got down the field with the offensive pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
The first drive of the game, we got down. So, after that, it really wasn't many times we was able to get down there. We got down there because the fumble.
Yep, the fumble.
Was another, we was right there for that. So if they would have actually had to drive all the way down the field, I can't say we would have scored at all. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with them a D for offense. Defense, I will have to give them. It's tough. I'm gonna give them a D as well, for D as in dog. They kept us in the game, but like you said, it's a combination of them being on the field forever.
Yeah.
And, getting gashed.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't much pressure that we was getting beside that strip fumble.
All right, right.
On Mahomes. I know he had your boy Murphy running around in circles on one of them plays, but So I'm going D for offense, D for defense.
Yep.
Special teams, like you said, what can you say for the and Money Mac did his thing. Robbins.
You only have to
Only
kick the
thing I
ball
can
twice.
say for the who?
You only have to kick the ball like 2-3 times.
Right.
Right, true, yeah.
Oh.
I guess you could say the special team coverage giving up that punt return.
Oh yeah.
Touchdown, but I guess I'm going D's all the way around, man.
Damn.
D's all the way around. Play calling too.
Like a porn star. You get a D. You get
Right,
a D.
right, yeah.
Play calling was terrible. We going D's there too.
All right.
What'd you say? Throw some D's on it?
Yep, there's some D's on it, yeah. That's a flat out. That's an all across the center D's, man. All right. What you got, Mav?
Well, since we're putting letters with words all of a sudden with this one, I'm going to give the offense an F for fucked.
Damn.
With the defense, we've already explained that. Even though they were getting gashed and that, they did keep us in the game, and we are still talking about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. They kept him to pretty much non-existent for the game, so I'll give them a C for containment. Plus, so C plus, I'll give them there. Special teams, I have to give NA because there wasn't really too much, that the way special teams was for Kansas City, like we didn't even need to count our special teams for this game.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So, yeah, nothing about this team yesterday was special. So we'll just leave it at that. So, did you do coaching or play calling or anything, or was it just those three?
Yeah, we both did. Yeah, I gave him. Ron, you had D's.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and I said a D is for mine as well.
Yeah, I'll stick to D for dumb.
Pretty much, bro. If you had to sum it up, that's basically how it was, man. It's like, man, and then we had the fight incident. Then they was about to fight again after they got off the field. Jamar Chase about to get into it with a fan or some shit they was talking about as he's going in the tunnel.
Oh, he told him.
I was like, I told y'all at the beginning of the year. What did I tell you about at the beginning of the year? Like, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Jamar actually expressing himself. Because remember, he was quiet as shit. Like you couldn't read him on how he type of person he was, but he's been more vocal and more like in shit now than like we ever seen. So it's like we're gonna see a more nasty Jamar. I'm talking about in a good way, like going to next season. Watch, bro.
There's a video.
What up, bro?
If you could find it, if you could somehow put it on here on YouTube, that I wish I could have saw from the Bengals. It was from the Jets the other day, and it said, "Can anyone read lips?" I don't know what the player is, but he's pointing at like all the fans and that going, "Fuck you." Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. That shit was comedy.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I seen that floating around. Oh, yeah, it was from the Jets game. Yeah, I seen that floating around.
Was that at the beginning of the game or was that at the end?
I don't know.
It might have been towards the. Oh no, because ain't no.
It might have been at the end. I don't know, but it made my day.
You know what? I seen that video. He seemed to have a lot of energy, so I think that was at the beginning before the game started. You know what I mean?
It could have been.
Running his mouth. Run his mouth.
Hey,
yeah, man. Yeah, pointing everybody out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just like, man, like I said, bro, I told y'all beginning of the season, man, with Jamar, bro. I'm like, I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it, man. He ready to throw down with anybody.
Right.
He cussing on camera. I'm always fucking open. Like I said, just picture what we've been seeing from Jamar this year, bro. Like he been open himself. He finally got out of the shell, bro.
Well, there was also a lot of frustration that's been building this.
Well,
hell yeah. And it's good that he's showing it. And it's just like you hate to see, and like Maverick said it earlier in the show, it's just like, we expect some changes of this team. It might look different,
No, it will look different.
Yeah, it might, different. So it's like,
there's a lot of free agents.
Yeah.
24, if I remember correctly.
It's a good number, bro. It's a solid number. But yeah, we'll see, man. Anything else to add to this game? Yo, they said Taylor dapped up Chase when he socked him, though. Or when he pushed Snead. I'm sorry. Not punching. I didn't see it though. People saying he dapped him up. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was like, I didn't see, I was like, I don't know where everybody saw that at, but I didn't see it. I did not see it. Like I said, I'm loving it though, man.
But then
Go
telling
ahead.
no lies when he said what he said. I'm not saying.
What'd you say? My bad.
I said it is like he was telling no lies when he's talking about their defense. Their
Oh,
defense
yeah.
ain't special. I mean, secondary. I'm talking about the secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the Snead. He all right. He ain't all that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. They was able to back it up that game, huh?
Yeah.
Ran his mouth after the game too. If somebody has a fucked up dislocated shoulder, congratulations.
Pretty much.
Oh, he said something after the game?
Oh, they all do.
Wow.
That's
A
a
lot
fact.
of were too. They're posting pictures of Chase looking like a clown and shit, because of the fights and how many catches and yards he had and shit. Like, okay.
Yeah, man. You know how this shit go, man.
Ray always says it best. Keep that same energy.
Yep. We'll be back, man. We'll be back next year. I think they already announced like the opponents and everything on the home and away. And it showed that we're going away to them again next year.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see what time. I hope it's week 1, personally. I've been
Gonna say
they never
AFC
gonna have a
West.
stadium.
We're at Kansas City on the road, and we play here against the Chargers.
Woo.
That's the only 2 out of those 4 they announced.
Okay. Yeah, man.
So yeah, I got the whole lineup for next year right here.
So that means we got the Raiders. Raiders
and the Broncos. And then we play the NFC East. We play at Dallas. We play the Giants here.
At Dallas. Woo.
Mm-hmm. And then we play the Patriots here.
Okay.
We play Carolina on the road. And then we play Tennessee again on the road.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
And then, of course, the normal
AFC North. Yeah. Okay.
You said the Patriots?
Yeah.
Man. I'd love for us to go back to the AFC Central, bro. If they like reformatted everything, bro, or like made like combined like the AFC North and the NFC North or some shit. I don't know, man. I'm just talking. It'd just be cool they would combine because like we'll talk about later in the show, but we saw that the XFL and the USFL, they both combined their leagues together, making the UFL they're doing starting in the March. So I was like, see how that turns out. Another new league.
Something different, right?
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out, but we'll see.
Oh, speaking of seeing how that turns out, same sport, different level, though.
Go ahead.
Woo! Boy, I was one of those people that were saying, I would be so pissed off if I was Florida State for being left out of the top. Boy, the result speaks for itself.
I was like, damn, we got us about that now. Yeah, that's how you know where the episode's going. You ain't lying.
That showed that this time the selection committee, as much shit as including myself gave them, they kind of hit the nail on the head, I think, with that one.
Hell yeah, they did.
Oh my God,
they did. Hold on. We're gonna get right back to let's get through all this shit real quick. We'll get to the festivities. Hold on. Up next, season finale. Up next, season finale, week 18, Sunday. They finally announced the time against the Brownies, 1 p.m., January 7th. What we gotta do to win this game, y'all? Even though it's going to be the secondary.
Do nothing. Do absolutely nothing to win the game.
Y'all know what's at stake on this game, though, right?
A winning record.
Can the Browns move it on?
Yeah.
A winning record. And everybody wants to look at Mike Tomlin and what he's been working with, the quarterback and stuff, and still continues to have a winning record.
Talk about it, bro.
I get it. You want a winning record, but what bragging rights does that bring into an offseason where you're going to have massive change?
Yep.
Yeah.
You flirted with the playoff chances.
It's over.
And what people are saying, and that part is true, all you did was hurt your draft stock now at the end since we did that and not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, but literally, what is truly the point?
I don't see it at all. Like, there's nothing at stake with this game. There's no gain from the game unless you want to see what you got on the personnel from the people that you drafted.
Really playing to make the roster right now because roster cuts won't be judged until next season, next off season.
Pretty much, it's like to me, it's like a valuation game, bro.
Put all the young boys in.
Yep. Honestly, pretty much. I wouldn't play Mixon. I wouldn't be playing.
I'd let AJ McCarron start.
Thank you. I'll start right there.
Let McCarron play the game. We already
Yep.
know what Browning's able to do. Final game of the season, nothing left to prove. Let McCarron get a full game in.
Yep.
It's Cleveland set though, right? They're not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
said-
That's not. Yeah, their position is it's permanent, so they're
Yeah.
not
gonna play
body
either
either.
problem.
If they do, actually playing one series,
Preseason.
just for bragging rights, just to put in our face, balls.
Might as well go 0-6 in the division this year. Just
Yeah,
let it
that's
go.
all.
It's
That's what I
already
was
That might
saying.
be the only thing that they shooting for. Like,
Yep, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. It's a stake, man. If but like Maverick just said, it's like you reap what you sow, man. It's like you played with the you kept playing with the chords. Now that the fires go, now it started. It's like, all right, it's too late to put it out now. It's like
Yeah,
it is.
tickled everybody's balls for a few weeks,
Damn.
but had no happy ending. So
Preach.
just let it go.
Preach, man. There's nothing that's gonna come from this, man. Really anything. But me being a fan, I still gonna have them win this game. I expect the Browns to have their secondary in as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know what to expect. Like, just just finish this game, win the game. Like I said, I'll hate to go 0-6. Has this ever happened before, you guys? We went defeated in the AFC North.
Oh no.
I haven't seen anything about it, so that's all I was asking. I want to just say no, flat out, because I don't know.
If it is making history, you'll know on Sunday.
Yeah, I might say we'll find out Sunday if it's we'll definitely find out Sunday. But that's just what's at stake right now. Just going 0-6. Probably the first time I've seen it, us going 0-6. But if I gotta get a score prediction for this game, bro, like me wanting them to win, if it's just a secondary being in the game, if AJ McCarron, if it goes that way that we're talking about AJ McCarron starting, man, I probably just had the Bengals win, probably winning like 19-14 or some shit. Like I'll say 19-14, something slight.
And so we going with secondaries in. Yeah, some kind of low ball game.
Yeah, I'll say 19-14.
Say 19-14. I'm go. 17-20.
That's a good score.
17-20. Since we got, McCarron in there and Chiefs ain't playing. Higgins probably, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know.
Yeah, I might say that's if they go that route. I mean, that's what's expected. I mean, that's what we're expecting at least. It's like Maverick said, it's like, what's the point playing the starters and, risking, people getting hurt or probable free agency weapons we could use for some trades, you don't want to damage anything, like especially going to the offseason when it's like, with our season being over early, we got time to figure shit out. So it's like, but yeah, what you got, Mav? You don't gotta get a score if you don't want to, bro. That's all good.
Yeah, I don't have a score because we don't know who really the play personnel is gonna be.
That's all good. But yeah, man. But we'll see, man. That's the season finale, man. Week 18. Get into this around the league results, and we'll get back into all that stuff we're talking about real quick. Here we go. This past Thursday, Browns beat the Jets 37-20. Cowboys this past Saturday beat the Lions, which was a wild game, 20-19.
They got screwed too.
Yeah. We just told you about the Chiefs beating the Bengals 25-17. Ravens beat the dog shit out the Dolphins. I was telling you about on the show, 56-19. That's what this game could have been if the defense had kept them the field goals. Letting y'all know. Bills beat the Patriots. That was one of the games we needed help from, but the Bills won 27-21. Bears beat the Falcons 37-17. The Colts beat the Raiders 23-20. That was a good game. Jaguars shut out against the Panthers 26-0. The Texans beat the Titans 26-3. Rams beat the Giants 26-25. Cardinals win against the Eagles, surprising win by them 35-31. The Saints beat the Buccaneers 23-13. 49ers win against the Commanders 27-10. The Steelers won 30-23. Broncos win 16-9. And the Packers beat the Vikings 33-10, man. That is your week 17 results, bro. Now, here we get into the bullshit. So there's been, feeding off the result, the shit that's going on in Denver right now with Sean Payton and and Russell Wilson.
Mhm.
Like, this shit's crazy, bro.
There's drama with them as the season started,
Right.
and then everything went nice and smooth. And I don't know what it is now.
It's like a disaster. He's definitely gonna be in a new uniform in this year. That's
Talking about
me.
Wilson?
Yes.
That's not a good look though for Denver.
That's on
I mean,
them.
Crazy
all
contract.
the draft capital they gave up, the
Yeah.
amount of money they spent.
That's on them, though,
I'm glad
man.
I'm not in Denver.
If
Or
you
I'm not a Denver fan.
facts, it's like if you made a contract and you negotiated a contract, bro, like, and you signed that moment, you're supposed to go. It's like you ain't supposed to tell me what to do after you. It's like that's crazy. That's just nuts, bro.
So what was they trying to? They was trying to get him to do what
They want to
take a cut
negotiate it.
in the season. So that's why they benched him, because he wouldn't take a cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, so this part I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Apparently, they wanted him to take a pay cut.
They want to restructure his contract so they can make more space so they could bring in more superstar players.
Right.
That's something you discuss in the offseason.
Exactly. That's one part. But yeah, they're trying to do it during the season, along with like trying to. It's messed up, bro. It's a messed up situation, bro. So I'm just like,
It has nothing to do with the head coach.
well, with Sean Payton, they said he had an impact on it because they're trying to guess some shit with him and Russell. They've been bumping heads, yeah, since they got there. Since they got there. And then people are comparing how Sean Payton was with Drew Brees and compared to, with they're comparing two different teams and two different players. That's just basic norm. But yes, overall, the management they're having issues with this whole situation.
They also, again, the whole thing with Sean Payton. Again, you're talking about a team that played in a dome versus a team that plays in very cold, high altitude.
Yeah, man.
Completely different. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. I saw that shit. I was like, man. But Russell, he handling it pretty well, bro. He telling the truth and shit.
How you right? He is. He ain't saying much. You like,
yeah, he telling the truth. He said they threatened to bench me if he wanted to negotiate his contract. Like he said this shit to the press. Like I'm just like, and then here we go. And we're in the media. It's like it's what you believe and what you don't believe.
Right.
And you have folks. It's like, oh, he's full of shit. You got people that will just entertain the negative narrative. You got people that will just look at the truth. So it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and try to sway somebody's opinion, but I see bullshit with my face. And it's like, they trying to fuck him over, bro. Like for no reason. No reason. Like, and like Maverick just said, it's like, and what we all just said is like that you made this whole entire thing. Right. They made this big deal of him getting there. You knew it was at stake, bringing him in there. All things were listed, and it's like this is what you got, man. It's like it's kind of I don't want to call it kind of similar because it's like because what other like high QBs we've seen like it kind of like messed up like the future of the team. We're not going to say the Bengals, but with Joe Flacco when he signed that big contract with the Ravens. Yeah, the following year he had like a shitty year. The following year, correct?
He had the big money contract year with the Super Bowl and putting up those yards, which got him the big money. And then ever since then, they started going straight downhill.
I guess this is his last hurrah, huh?
Well, I mean, this is kind of the tail of the tape. That's the risk that a team and a franchise takes. That you go ahead in an unsure offseason,
right?
You give up so much to bring a quarterback in, but then you also go bring a high-profile head coach in after that decision was already made. So now that high-profile coach, you gave me a pile of shit that I got to try to mold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
preach, yeah, you good.
It's not something that I'm able to do, my way, my formula, the way I want to do it.
Amen.
You already forced my hand before I got here.
Preach, man. Well said.
That makes it rough. I mean, I see why that you got him and the quarterback button heads. It's one thing if Wilson was already there because he was drafted there and to that nature.
Right.
But as a head coach, you're like, well, you put my team in I'm down to 3 out of 4 wheels on my car. As soon as I come here, come on the lot,
Right.
because now there's players that I won't be able to draft. There's
Right.
moves I won't be able to make because you put so much into no offense to Russell Wilson, but into a downhill out of his prime quarterback.
Right.
You know, I mean, the Jets kind of in the same situation. They gave up a whole lot of stuff for Aaron Rodgers. He takes 3 snaps and he's out for the season with an injury.
Yo, I still can't believe they try to bring him back.
That head coach was already there and was a part of that whole thing.
Amen. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You right on the money with that. You're not lying. But yeah, that shit was crazy too. I can't believe they try to bring his ass back. I still can't get over that.
Well, for this season,
Yo, they tried to get Aaron Rodgers back. They were trying hard,
bro, because they had so much invested for this season.
Amen.
They got so many players. The Jets got a hell of a squad if they could just get it together. And really, the weakest link is the whole, quarterback area.
Yep.
Wilson stops checking out the Mills and focuses on football, maybe.
Hell yeah.
But either way, I mean, that's just kind of perfect scenario or comparison between those two teams. They invested a lot, gave up a lot to bring quarterbacks in, but you had a team that has a coach that was not involved in all that versus a team that had a coach that was involved.
Right. And they're not going to fire Sean Payton. They're not going to fire Sean Payton.
No.
Sean Payton,
he just got
he wants his team his way.
Exactly. We know, yeah. It's two alphas bumping heads. Like it never mixes well. It never mixes well. Like you got two people that stand 10 toes down. It's like it don't mix well, bro. And they're not going to fire him, so they're going to take the risk of giving up Wilson and try to rebuild on a full rebuild stance. But we'll see. We'll see. What else has been going on the sports world? Yeah, you was talking about the smackdown that Georgia laid on Florida State.
That's crazy, bro.
That was an ass whooping, bro. That was an ass. But wasn't a lot of players opting out? Because I seen a lot of announcers. They're getting real pissed off about these players opting out and deciding to sit out and like.
Well, I mean, it's also kind of the same thing. You look at the Ohio State game. Ohio State did not lose a complete shell themselves. They were down to their third string quarterback because their starting quarterback went to the transfer portal. You got star players like Marvin Harrison that opted to sit out because he's going into the draft. You cannot blame these players that they're not in the playoff for the championship. There is no point. There are so many bowls. That's why everybody makes the joke. You got the fish bowl, toilet bowl, gold bowl.
Yo, they had a Pop-Tart, Joe.
No point. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you have all these bowl games. You're just creating games to have them, but yet you don't want to have a true championship playoff.
Thank you.
Because you're fucking ignorant. And now you have the nil money that goes out, and you have a player that hasn't done shit yet. He just has the name of his Hall of Fame family and the Mannings is making more money in nil contracts than a person at a quarterback in a professional level in the NFL, the highest grade of football, is making less than a fucking kid that's still in college.
Yep, 22.
You want to get upset about these kids not wanting to play in these bowl games? They're meaningless unless you make a complete playoff for the championship.
Right. You ain't lying. What would your format be if you was the commissioner? You make like what, 16 team, 12 team, 18? What would you do?
I mean, I do kind of like the whole 12-team thing, but why do we have this whole, they're the top 25. What's the top 25 ranking? Top 25 this, top 25 that. It's meaningless.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless you drop it to 24 and it's the top 24 and you got a 14 format.
Yeah. Which would be
12
crazy.
on each side.
Yeah.
12 on each side? Dang, that'd be wild.
It would be crazy.
That'd be wicked, bro.
Well, I mean, again, at the end of the season, you have, if you're playing for the national championship playoffs, you have pretty much a month between the next time you play.
Yeah.
That's your time.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's too long, bro. Yeah. Pause.
I mean, like I said, it kills momentum for the teams that, whatever. And the whole thing about college football just pisses me off. And any announcers or anybody that's mad about who's playing and who's not playing in these games, again, they're just said all the reasons.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be drafted, why am I going to risk, an ACL injury or this, that, and the other before I go into the draft? Okay, if you know every spot in the draft, whether it's each pick in the first round, you have X amount of money here. That money just keeps dropping as you get later and later on into the draft. And if
Hell
you're
yeah.
a first round draft pick, you get hurt, it can, depending on your injury, it can knock you all the way out of the draft.
Facts. It can. We've seen it happen to some
why would I risk
players.
my whole future to play in this toilet bowl? Why would I do that?
Bro, the Pop-Tart shit had me rolling.
I had heard that Pop-Tart.
Yeah, but I had me rolling, bro.
You got Chick-fil-A, you got
A lot.
There's too much. It's literally meaningless.
A bunch of sponsorships just want their money, and that's the crazy thing. It's
That's
like
what it is.
It's like you want to control these kids' money, but you don't want to, make a format like you're saying that where it's like where everybody. I'm not saying everybody wins, but it's just like it's more. What do I want to say? Like more well structured out.
Something by expanding this playoff to a 24-team playoff.
That'd be crazy.
That way you bring your top 25, but we'll cut it down to top 24 rankings.
Yeah.
So the number one get the bye.
Make them mean something.
Yeah, number one get the bye. Yeah, number one get the first week bye. 25. You said 24 teams or 25 team playoff or 24? 24. Yeah.
Or if you want to do the 25 team route, do the top 25. Okay, fine. Then the team that's number one overall
gets a
bye week.
Yeah, gets a bye. Yeah, that'd be wild, man.
That would be crazy.
Wow, but I could see them inserting. Go ahead.
25 meaning.
True. I can see them inserting the bowl games for it too, though. Like it'd be like bowl games, but in a one bracket.
Yeah, those bowl games are more meaningful. Though. You win, you still get a bowl game trophy and all that stuff, but at least there's more incentive, and to me, there's more money to be made then.
Mm-hmm. It's like it would be like each first round games would be the bowl games, but after that it's just single eliminate. It'd be like basically like regular playoff game, like you said.
And it gives
games.
more of a chance for these lower bowl games, like you said, like we'll just say I don't remember what all different bowl games there are. One that's really we'll just say the Duncan Bowl. I don't know if there is.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
They usually have we'll just say Northeastern Colorado State versus South Central or something. Whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now that type of bowl game that has the lower ranked teams could have the chance maybe to host an Alabama versus whoever type bowl game.
Very possible.
There's more money that can be made.
True. Very true.
Why they're hesitant on doing that, I have no idea.
They got too many dinosaurs at the table, bro. They got them dinosaurs at the table, bro. We got these hand-picked dinosaurs they picked at the table to be on the committee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially if you watch any of the early bowl games when bowl season first starts, there's hardly anybody there.
Right.
Facts. You're not lying about that.
Girlfriends and families and the cheerleaders. What they do?
And they playing them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah. I don't know. Just something just tells me they're trying to figure out something to control the players because, like, I already know they don't like these players having too much freedom, and like they too free right now. I got a feeling they're going to try to get some type of control because they're already controlling the transfer portal right now. They already made slightly adjustments to that, and I can see them making more adjustments as the years goes on because, like, just to prevent stuff like this from happening from players dropping out. They might update the dropout period on when you could leave and be eligible and that shit, but they're gonna figure out something, because a lot of announcers and a lot of like people in the higher ups, they was they were speaking they're really upset about seeing like they were seeing, but I mean, this is what they made though. Like Maverick said, it's like you got these meaningless bowl games. A lot of people ain't stupid. A lot of these kids aren't stupid. They're getting money now. They're getting paid to play.
Big money.
So it's like, what's the point of like Maverick said? I mean, if it was all of us getting paid, to, like I'm sure Ron, you wouldn't be playing. I know my ass wouldn't be.
Right.
I'll look at him and laugh with a toothpick. Come on, damn Mel.
I gotta
bro. I'm like, hell no, bro. Like, you making all this money and you making more, like Maverick said, you making more than like almost like if you're not a star in the league, you're making more than like the average player in the league.
It's crazy,
which is wild. And that's like, yeah, and you have endorsements. So yeah, man. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Y'all got any predictions for this year, man? Anything? Any predictions or anything that you want to happen?
Regarding what?
Shit, okay. If I have to bring the bubble down, we'll start with the Bengals first. So what five, you can name like 5 things or just name some things. What would you like to see happen with them going into the offseason? Since we'll start this talk now, since before we get off here.
For me, I like Joe Burrow to have a healthy offseason. No surprise surgeries, no training camp calf muscle injuries.
Bro, you just imagine we get to the back together Saturday this coming year. The camera's gonna be on. Like the whole training camp thing, the camera's gonna be on. They're gonna make sure
Hard Knocks is gonna be trying, I guarantee you that.
That too.
You think they'll try to get us?
Oh God, yeah. Are you kidding
Hell
me?
yeah.
With what just happened, the way this whole season went, and last time Burrow came back from a season-ending injury.
Dun dun dun. So I got on the shirt. Hello.
So that's why this was strategic, by the way.
It was.
This
I
is on.
peep game because they
That's
play.
why this is on.
Because the Super Bowl's in New Orleans, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So Maverick, he's on to something. So yeah, yeah, I'm with y'all though. Like, yeah, a healthy offseason. They said the surgery went well with the wrist situation, wherever the hell it was. They said that went well. But yeah, when we get to the next episode, we get to the fruits and vegetables of because I know Mav got the chart ready.
Oh, the offseason.
I know Mav got that shit saved.
I have fun during the offseason.
I know he got that shit saved. So yeah, we'll get to the offseason talk in the next episode on the season 3 finale. But yeah, I'm with y'all, man. Yeah, for the Bengal related, I just hope Reader. I hope we get back Reader, but I don't think we can.
4. I agree with that first one.
I'm trying to see.
I don't have the other 4.
Oh yeah, I might say y'all can just name shit. It don't got to be 5. You can start naming shit. It's open discussion. You just name
this
shit.
is usually like the when the season's officially over.
Pretty much
discussion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just name bits and pieces. You don't gotta go in depth because we're gonna go in depth on the next episode because it's a lot to get into with, like you said, 24 people.
Like to see which free agents we will retain, which free agents outside free agents we will go after. If there's going to be a coaching personnel change, if Lou Anarumo is going to be moving on, if Frank Pollock is going to be getting let go.
Ooh, quick question: Who would y'all like for us to go after?
Regarding player,
offense and defense, yeah.
To see who's officially going to be free agent.
Yeah, if you had to just just a little prediction, little pipe dream.
So there's 24 free agents. The Bengals are in the top 10 in most cap space.
Mm-hmm. Just pick one player.
I'd have to know who the free agents are.
Man, if you got just a name in the top of your head you would like to see, a possible free agent that you actually know that might be a free agent. People been teasing about the Jefferson, Burrow, Chase link up.
Sound good.
Yeah, it sound good. I don't see it happening, but it sound good though. But it all depends on go off of what Maverick saying. Will we? Because is Tyler Boyd still on contract? Will we?
No.
Okay. So yeah, he's part of that list too.
Higgins and Boyd are both free agents.
Okay.
It's different scenarios. You got 2 players that's in their prime, players that have a history with each other. But the only thing I'm going to say about a dream scenario like that, which you kind of already have the fact that you have Chase and Higgins together in the amount of time that you had them together.
Right.
I mean, they were out of their prime, but you had that whole all-star lineup years ago when you had Carson Palmer, Chad Johnson, and Terrell Owens. And it did not work out very well.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. We're going to see. There's a lot of names on this list we will get into.
I would like to see a really good tight end be put into the mix, but instead of focusing so much in the offense, I would like to see
we need pass rushers, bro.
Some phenomenal ass defensive linemen get brought in.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I
don't know who the DTs are that's going to be free agents.
Right. They might have to spend some money on that defensive line.
That's where the money needs to come in.
Yep. Yeah, I might say we could start there. Just to play it safe on the defense. That needs work. That needs some tweak.
Your pass rush is the outside. You have nothing coming down from inside.
They don't, bro, because Hubbard is what? This is Hubbard's what, sixth season? Seventh?
Six
Yeah,
or
you're slowly building. You know, you're
Man.
getting to the point you're going to really be losing this core that you have.
Right.
You know?
Because I believe Trey Henderson got like 2 solid years left. 2 of high play or high profile play. Hubbard.
Yeah, I'll say that.
about 2 left.
Yeah, like 2 left. That's
2 to 3.
yeah, around there. Like Hubbard is like I said, you get sparks at him, it's like hit or miss. And then the guy that we got drafted, he's not really doing shit. It's like he's still in the progressing mode. So it's like I'm with y'all. Yeah, the D line needs to be. Yeah, it needs an oil change, tire rotation, transmission, flush. All yo, they need the whole 9. I mean, like the secondary is fine. Like we look great. Like future wise, like the development with Battle, Dax. I mean, we might have to look out for a Wouzier on that situation, but Cam Taylor, DJ Turner, and DJ Ivy, it's a bright future with them going forward, but they got to find that CB1 if a Wouzier checks out at some point. But it might be Cam Taylor. He might be the number 1, and it might put somebody for the number 2. I don't know who, but
Number 2, yeah.
But yeah, but I'm with you. We start there. We just leave it right there. That the defense. Hope the defensive line. I hope that's where the money goes is the defense. Because you kind of got. Yeah, I'm with you. They got everything you need on the offense. Like I said, Chase Brown's nice. The tight end one. That's definitely something to circle. I want to leave that open. Yeah, you could bring back Tanner Hudson, but I still want somebody. So it'd be still nice to have somebody, bro. I don't know if a veteran or somebody out the draft, but they should definitely just stay looking at that. They definitely just look at that. And then, yeah, the wide receiver stuff, we'll just figure that out when we figure after the last game. We'll figure that out. But yeah. All right. Anything else to get out of here, man? Any predictions in life, bro? Anything you like to see? Anything you like to shit to leave in 2023? He said a lot of shit. I'll say false convictions got to stop, bro. Yo, it's almost like the norm of like waiting years after years after years, don't say anything, and then when the money getting low and your phone ain't buzzing no more like it used to, and then you go to police station and like, yo, this dude Maverick did something to me, bro, back in 08. And next thing you know, the rumors start. Then the whole, the wildfire starts, bro. And it's just like, I hope we just leave that shit back in 2023. It's going to be a big year this year, though. Big year. Like I said, we'll be live streaming, man. Hit that notification bell. We'll be live streaming. I was hesitated not to do it, but I'm going to do it for the season finale, man, for those that don't have access to watch the game and that likes to tune in or just like to, just to tune in and say what's up, party and all that stuff. But I'll be live streaming. Hit that notification bell Sunday, starting at 11:30, January 7th. The power hour starts at noon. Yeah, man, that's all we got for y'all today, man. That was episode 69 of Hangover Trilogy. Like I said, anything y'all want to add, bro, if we get off here? It's a good one.
No, I ain't got nothing, man.
Yeah, everybady's ready for this shit to be over with.
Happy New Year, everybody,
Yep, Cancun on 3.
Ooh, take the bag.
Episode 70, Cancun on 3 coming soon, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, we appreciate it, y'all, man. I said keep liking us, keep following us, keep subscribing. We want to give y'all a who day.
After this game, it'll be on to Arizona.
Dang.
You said be on to Arizona after the next game?
Yeah. It'll be on to Arizona. See how the Red Legs be doing. They've been making some good moves, man.
Right.
Cincinnati Reds.
See what happened.
I'm on it. All right. I'm with you, bro. When does all that stuff start? The dates?
That'd be like March.
Yeah.
It might be before that, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's before that.
No, it'll be March.
Maybe March? Okay.
About saying Arizona, it's...
I say pitchers and catchers will probably report towards the end of February.
Gotcha.
And then spring training through March. And
I'm gonna try to go to a game this year. I ain't been in a baseball game in God knows how long.
I haven't been in a while. I haven't been in a good minute. I haven't been in a long time. Haven't been in a long time. Yeah, because FC Cincinnati, they start late February. Like they first game start late February.
I'm gonna try to get
which
the
is
one
crazy.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, we'll see though, man. We'll see. A lot of stuff to look forward to in the off season, man. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got for y'all, man. I said that's episode 69. We're gonna give y'all a hooday. We love y'all. We out. Salute, baby.
Yep.